All right, check one, check two was popping. Welcome back to another episode of Waking Up with Ruckus, September 12th, 2022. Is it 2022? Yeah, it's 2022. I'll be slipping sometimes. Yesterday was 9/11, so I just want to just give a little shout out and respect to my boy Jimmy Cartier. He was my next door neighbor. We grew up together. He was an electrician in the building when they got hit by the planes. And also Yvonne Bonomo, my friend's sister, grew up in the neighborhood. They both passed away on 9/11. We'll get into 9/11. I noticed something about New York City yesterday. I don't think this new generation gives a fuck about what happened on 9/11. And again, they don't give a fuck about anything, but I didn't see that 9/11 vibe. I didn't feel it. You know what I mean? Usually it's like, but I guess it was on a Sunday. It was raining. I don't know. It was a dreary day. We're getting ready to start the show. 1 second. I think Mel Kwan is joining us this morning. I got some instrumentals lined up. Richie Aces. There's my boy Mac J first, too. Haven't seen my brother in a while. Got some instrumentals waiting for Mel Kwan. But if you see the title of today's show, and let me know if the instrumental is loud. I don't think it is. I think it should just be at the perfect volume as we're talking. Okay, there's football talk in the room already. Cali Nuts, what's going on? Good to see you. Richie Ace is in the building. I think Mel Kwan is going to be coming through with a sports report. He actually said when I talked to him about doing the night shows, he goes, I want to bring the sports bar back. I said, they will eat you alive. There's no way in hell we're bringing the sports bar back and then you miss the show. We're just never doing it. We're never doing it. Keeny Kong in the building. What's going on? Salute to you guys. I sent out some invites. I believe Keenan Kong was asking about you last week, Mac J. He said he didn't see the Grease Master in the room. And I believe you popped up out of nowhere. I think Mac J is on some Clark shit. You don't show up until you mention his name. Well, he did show up today. So. I told you. Banana crickets. Banana crickets. How you doing? Tomato crickets. See, when Mac J comes, I start stuttering. What you smoking on this morning, Mac? I'm smoking on some Sunset Sherbet. Keenan, I already told you, man. I told you. Clark talked him into quitting the show and becoming his own TikTok superstar. He's a TikTok superstar. I keep telling you guys. Mel the General in the building. Let me switch earphones. Salute to you, sir. Mel, how do we sound the instrumental? Is that all right? I kind of kept it a little lower.
No, that's perfect.
It's perfect?
Yeah.
Assistant engineer. Listen, I'm going to need you to take a picture of the back of your cable box today, okay? So I can see the size, pause, the hole. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Church, I sent you a link this morning.
The other cord that you sent me, the first time, the pieces is too diesel.
Yeah, when I'm going to come see you, and what you do is you give that back to me, and I will switch it out. See, right. I have been trying to hook Mel Kwan up to get with us, technologically speaking. So we're going to do it. So here's the deal. There's a show today. Tomorrow's the surgery. I'm taking tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday off to spend time with my
daughter. Surgery finally came through for the dog?
Well, I mean, I told you what happened. The doctor gets into a car accident the morning of her surgery last week. Everything got to be rearranged and all that shit. So we'll be back Friday for Melquan's birthday show and fundraiser, which gives me 3 days to figure out what we're gonna get. I'm gonna look it up on Amazon. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, done, 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 done. And then we'll have my man no longer, like an exorcism going on behind him with the lights going dark and bright. He'll be in sync. He actually, literally, if you look at him, he's 4K. Are you using your phone? You're using your phone, huh?
Yeah.
The phone camera's not that bad. Church, I
Just
still got
the light. The light part does that because of the phone. Like the phone.
No, I understand. I'm not saying it's your. I
adjusting.
know it's not your light going on and off or getting bright and
Yeah,
dimming. I
ain't in
know.
the crib going
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this and shit. I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Can
Yeah,
you
I'm in the
imagine
crib.
you got one of your seeds off the screen like
Yeah,
that,
I'm
just
going like
going
this
up and
and
down,
shit.
keep going
I
up
ain't
and down.
doing that.
Yeah. So
That's
we
that camera.
want to compensate for his movement. So we want to get a better camera. That's it. Who got a problem with that? Anybody got a problem with that? Of course not.
Got a
So
problem?
you got a problem with that? So we do this fundraiser Friday for his birthday. I already know what we're gonna get him. Nice little Acer laptop, a good one. I don't care what anybody says about Acer. They make proper products. We're not getting him something that he needs to break the code for the DNA sequence of goldfish. Mac J wants to repeat that your 49ers suck. I guess they
Yo,
lost.
can I just get the
Please,
sports out the way?
please get it out the way.
Yo, this was the worst opening day ever. Okay, I was talking shit since Saturday night, and of course I called Mac J early. He at work. I'm like, nigga, 49ers against the Bears. The 49ers, we was winning 7-0 at the half.
See,
And
the
then
most
Bears,
important was the word was past tense.
yeah, was.
You was
And then
winning.
then the Bears just came back. They put a foot in the 49ers ass. So I'm 0-1 to start the season off.
Yeah, hold
And,
up.
but
Hold
I ain't
up.
gonna front.
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna front. The highlight of the best game to me this weekend was the Giants against Tennessee.
Let's go. Did we win?
Yo, the Giants pulled it off. Yo, that
go.
shit was crazy.
There you go.
Because like my boy that I watched opening day and Super Bowl with, they all Giants fans. The whole crib is Giants fans. And I was at the crib. Tennessee was kicking their ass, but I told my little man, I was like, yo, one thing about the Giants might suck, but in the second half of the game, the Giants put on. Like they just Saquon Barkley is healthy. He was doing his thing. He ran for like $160 something. And then they just held it down. And then the Giants came back. And then at the end of the game, it came down to the final kick. Tennessee missed the field goal.
There you go.
Giants pulled it.
There you go. Go back to Tennessee. Go back to Tennessee. Go tell my boy Jimmy Dean. Go tell Jimmy Dean how come you missed the kick, and Jimmy Dean will deal with it. Church, I still got your bag that I got for you last week. I still got it. If I go to Brooklyn today, I will give you a call. Let me go know the location. Geronimo, good to see you. Your lighter died.
Yo, Dan,
no matter.
they fucked up my parlay too. I had Tennessee.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you lost. Did you lose money?
Yeah, I lost.
Then it's going to be a good Monday for me. Big Rich is going to make money today. Church says he got family in Montreal. Okay. Pounding the Pink. PDPV. Where have you been, my G? You smoking apple fritters over there all by yourself? Church, love and respect always. Right back at you. I got you. It's in the car. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to open it. Even if I run out of trees, your bag don't get touched. Melquan knows how I get down. I'll see you. I see you. I got you.
And another good thing that I love. I hate that they keep saying that the Cowboys, all you fucking Cowboy fans, they always talking about y'all America's team. They got broke up yesterday. Dak Prescott is on the show. The Cowboys got smashed last night. But that game was whack. It was like a field goal game between Tampa Bay and Dallas last night. Tampa Bay beat them 19-3. And Dak Prescott is hurt. Yo, a lot of people, Eric Mitchell from our 49ers, the running back, the Bears put him out. Like the game, I'm like, damn, man. It's going to be a good season. gonna be a good wild season.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about football. Black Hat Music, I give a shit
but you a
about.
so-called Giants fan, right?
I am a Giants fan. I just don't got no time
You're
to
like,
watch
oh, did we
sports.
win? You're like, oh, did we win?
Did we win?
You ain't even watch the game,
slow down. Black Hat Music, salute and good morning to you. Where have you been, sir? Have you been on vacation this whole time? Ballin'. Mr. Fugazi in the building from across the
I see
pond.
a lot of names that used to be around. Salute to y'all, man. Good morning.
So somebody told me that the Mets are no longer in first. Mel, is this true?
Yes, it is true, sir.
I told my boy.
I got a 5.5 game lead on Tampa Bay.
Okay, so Yankees are in first. The Mets have lost first place, I believe, to who? Atlanta?
I think the Braves. I think the Braves is up like a game and a half. I think so.
Holy shit, Church. Damn, really? Vic
Yankees.
Vega,
Yankees
first comment is crickets. Okay, Vic, we appreciate your negativity. Thank you, sir. Black Hat Music said Big Richard Melquan. Big Richard Melquan is going to be preparing for a night show for you guys. It's going to be fun, too, because you're going to be a little twizzy, little Mario brother action. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be fun. So, what else? Anything else? Tommy Soprano in the building. Anything else? Oh, wait. What are you robbing to? What are you robbing to? How many MCs?
Yeah.
Start sending me instrumentals, Melquan. That'll be good for the show. Because what I'm doing is I'm making a playlist that says instrumentals for the show. And then when we have like 300, I'm just going to press shuffle.
I'm gonna sing you some DJ Premier.
Send me instrumentals. Mac J goes tomato crickets at a night show. Yo, let me tell you something. If it wasn't for friends,
go to work, sir?
We wouldn't need no enemies. I said that wrong.
Who
needs enemies with friends like this? I'm stuttering.
Yes, hi. Mac J is not working. He's on the phone.
Snitch on him.
Thank you.
Snitch on him.
Yeah. I call you a job right now.
If you guys want to find Mac J, he is making walking TikTok videos to some of the best hip hop you'll ever listen to. Superstar. Okay? You don't got time for no little platform. Okay. What is going on?
That's my little sports review right there. Football season gonna be good, man. This season, I think everybody gonna be battling. It ain't gonna be no good. It ain't gonna be no one team just dominating. Everybody getting that work.
Mac J setting you up for the okie doke. He said, "Let's bring back the sports bar."
Sports bar is always in effect. Like,
we don't have like
your
the sports bar. The sports bar is like
your little sly ass comment.
Yeah, he was the first one in here with tomatoes. Hilco Bossman, you have a link in the mail if you have some time. Hilco, I hope everything's good with you. If you guys have been, for those of you that are regulars to the show, and I salute you, Hilco Bossman had a visit by the Popo about 2 weeks ago. Somebody snitched on his garden, mother.
Yeah.
And
violated his crops.
You know what I mean? Violated his crops. So I hope everything's okay with you. I hope you recover. What are you smoking on this morning, Mal?
Some ice cream.
Still with that ice cream, huh?
No, I just got some more. But I think tomorrow my man got some sour diesel for me. I was like, oh man, make sure that's the real sour. I'm gonna break my neck.
Listen, I got this grape haze that comes in at almost 32% THC super sativa, better than the sour that I had. I promise you, when I see you, I'll have a joint. Me and you will smoke this shit. It is so incredible. And I know that Church Avdan is a fan of the haze. So he called me up because I guess he saw the show. And he's like, you still have? And I go, yeah. So I got one for Church. I'm going to try to get me one more today because I think we're selling out.
Yeah, because the haze that they coming out with is like, it tastes like haze, but it don't be burning like.
Yo,
like
I'm driving through the streets of New York City, and they are nothing but trucks, vans, Scooby-Doo mobiles with bars on the window. Everybody is selling trees, and yo, by let's say what's by spring, we will be like Amsterdam. We will be like Canada. We will be like California. We will be like Colorado. We will have coffee shops. We will have establishments where people can go in and eat and smoke.
Mhm. I love it. I love it because I told you I'll be going. You go to the bars where it's like bougie and shit. Niggas be blowing it down right in front of there. I
Right at the
love
bar.
that shit. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh,
and as a student of the 80s and 90s, it still bugs me out when I see people just openly smoking and rolling in the streets. And I'd be like, yo, you wilded it. I'm like, oh no, you're not wilding, you good.
word.
And I'm
Because even
just like,
yo,
yo,
the other day, I was walking to the bodega. I was blowing the L. The police came down my block because these little niggas making it hot around my way. And I tucked the L on some scared shit. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, nigga, this shit legal. This shit is legal. You don't got to tuck the L no more. Everything's legal.
church they did, but it wasn't because it was because of selling weed without a permit, but it was also because they had about $500,000 of parking tickets. It's an Arabic dude that runs all those trucks in 42nd Street, where Melquan be copping his pre-rolls from sometimes when he out there.
You know what I'm saying?
I
They
know.
got the dispensary right there by Krispy Kreme factory.
They nabbed that dude for like $500,000 in parking tickets. He said that the
Yeah,
dude that owned the truck said the company that he leased out the trucks to was supposed to pay for the tickets. They didn't. They took mad trucks off the street, but don't get it twisted. It was also because of not having a permit. And he tried to claim in the newspapers when they spoke to him that we don't even sell real weed. And I'm like, yo, for him to say that, even though it wasn't true, he fucked up his own business. Because if
yeah,
you say
because
that in
now,
the newspaper, nobody's fucking with your trucks. And he was selling real
exactly.
weed. He was selling
Yeah,
blunt.
because now, so now, in order to sell bud, you got to go get a permit now.
Well,
So
I
the
think
boys
in
don't
about
fuck with you.
it and think about 5 more days, Melquan, it opens up. They start taking
Yeah.
permits for people like me and you to
Up,
have
Richie.
good morning, Bossman. Good morning, Bossman.
Morning,
Morning.
Hugo.
Hi,
What's going on, brother?
Webster. How are you? I had to make the joke. It's a high joke, you know. I was
Oh, you
dying to
walking
make
in the
the joke.
gate shooting, huh? You coming in the gate shooting, huh?
He said
All
what? He
right.
said Webster was popping.
What's poppin'? What's
I just want to show the room. I got the new shit
Yo,
in the room.
Donnie
Yeah?
Bossman, we mess with you heavy, but you gotta go a little easy now. You can't just come out the gate and the first thing you're shooting bullets at us, bro.
Shooting bullets. I'm
Let
like,
us see,
hold
let us see
on, I
the
gotta
baby.
load
Yeah,
my.
look at him, Papa. Let us see the babies, Brad. Let us see the babies, brother. Looking beautiful. Melquan don't
Look
know
at
about
that
that.
shit.
But
Mel
I have
don't
to
know about
switch it
that.
off now because it's
Look at
40
that,
degrees and
man.
we cannot handle 40 degrees.
Damien
So
Argenti. Como
we have to
está,
switch it
amigo
off.
mío?
And I have to wait a
Yo, I
few
want to do
days
that so bad, man.
for the
I want
rain.
to learn, man. I want to learn. I want to have
Now,
like a little forest in my crib,
now
man.
I got you. We're gonna call it Operation Rainforest, and I'm gonna teach you everything you need to know. All right? Operation Rainforest.
That's serious, man. I want to get on that shit, man. Cannabis is in up here.
It's the best hobby to have.
Donnie, what strains are those, Donnie? Are they all the same strain or different strains?
Yeah, for the bills to pay, I have the amnesia. It will be ready in 9 weeks.
So amnesia is very popular for you and your clients, yeah?
Yeah, it's just easy and fast.
I love that. I used to grow a strain called G13 times Pineapple Express from
Yeah,
the DNA Genetics
Yo,
seed company, and it would
that
yeah,
G13
I
was
know
popping.
G13 is a good haze.
yeah,
That
and
is
it would
good.
grow so fast, and it was such fucking football sized buds, man.
But
You know,
did you hear that even
I used to get a
even,
lot out of 4 or 5 plants.
even Thailand is legalizing now? I'm going to Thailand.
Thailand, yeah, right.
I'm leaving this shithole.
I would be afraid. I wouldn't go to Thailand to smoke weed. I don't care if it's legal, man. They fucking hem you up. I've seen those movies where Americans go to fucking these countries and end up
Yeah,
going
I'm not going nowhere. I'm
life.
staying in America, Jack.
Hey, if weed is legal in New York City, why the fuck am I going to Thailand? But Donnie Bossman, of course, you know the beaches are beautiful, beautiful
I
Thai,
like the sun.
the Thai bars. Yeah, I know you can get down. As they say, when in Rome, you get down. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if you see the episode, I mean, if you see the title of today's episode, it's called "The Demasculization of Men in America." And
Yeah, let's get into that.
if you look
Let's
up
get
the
into
if you look up the definition of demasculization, it really means to remove a man's testicles. But
Mhm.
let's not say literally, but figuratively, we have grown men. What's this guy's name? Jordan Clarkson is the latest
Jordan
one.
Clarkson.
What team does he
He used
play
to play
for? I
for.
don't-
He used to play for the Lakers. He started off
Lake-
his career with the Lakers, but then he recently was playing with Utah on the Utah Jazz.
Utah Jazz. Nobody cares about the Utah Jazz anyway.
I like that. Yo.
Oh,
Oh, shit! They got rid of.
didn't they have Donovan that everybody's trying to get?
They
That
got
kid-
rid of Donovan Mitchell.
Yo,
He on Cleveland.
I was reading that they got rid of Donovan and sent him to Cleveland as a fuck you to him for not wanting to be on Utah. Do you concur,
Yeah.
Jeff?
And Rudy Gobert got the hell up out of Dodge. He broke out.
Yo, let me tell you,
Utah is
Rudy
rebuilt.
Gobert, yo, I remember when I was doing fantasy league with my boys, Rudy Gobert. Yo, if he was still left, I would have smashed him, son.
Yeah, he's a walking double.
He is a walking, breathing double. Son.
He really is. He a double
Like I
every
said,
night.
the people in Utah don't even care about the Utah Jazz. Yeah, that's a shame. Tommy Soprano.
Fan base in Utah, that's all they got. They go hard
So
for Utah.
we got this basketball player that shows up to Fashion Week in New York City in a dress, and if you look closely, his hands, his nails are painted black. Now I remember dudes growing up back in the days
Didn't
when I
say
was
Booty
growing up,
Gobert.
they were into that. Huh?
I'm telling HB2N, I did not say Booty Gobert.
You say Booty Gobert? Oh, you that? Oh, you doing Booty? Ooh la la, we will Booty. Damian Argenti, you goddamn right. People think it's easy. It ain't easy. It's a tedious process, but if you love it, it becomes easy. Keenan Kong, yeah, that's Jordan Clarkson. My man showed up to Fashion Week, I believe in NYC, in a motherfucking dress. In a motherfucking dress, man.
With nail polish.
With nail
I
polish.
don't know if you said this, Rich, about TikTok. Yeah, TikTok in China is about building up points in society, and TikTok in America is about people with purple hair. You know, it's strange.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The China have their own fucking rule with that TikTok shit, right? In China, the more obedient and behaved you are, the more points for social status.
Yeah.
Correct? Is that what you're talking about?
That nigga said I'm fabulous.
And
I'm
all the rest of
working.
TikTok is just
Working.
yeah.
Melquan, Tommy Soprano wants to know when we're going to Hamilton. Tommy, listen, there's nothing more I would like to do than travel with the team and go places. But like behind the scenes, like Melquan has tons of responsibilities. I got heavy responsibilities. And it's not easy. But maybe one day when shit gets a little more calm, we could actually plan a fucking ruckus road trip and do something like that. That'll be phenomenal.
Yeah,
And remember, we are gonna do Can Richie Get Into Canada episode. Remember, we're gonna see if I can get into Canada. Film it. Maybe I'll
I would love to get it. I would love to go to Canada. Just go chill. Pull
Tommy,
up in Hamilton.
I want to thank everybody that literally emails me and tells us that we are invited to come to where they are, and they would show us a good time with love and respect.
Love to pull up, man.
There's hold on. Let's see. I got a private chat.
The same invitation goes out to you guys. You ever come out to New York?
Fuck the Hamilton police. Donnie, you're typing in our private chat.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's ready
You ever come to New York, man? Let it be known, man. We pull up, man. You got good brothers in New York.
I mean,
D Holler,
Jimmy
Rich.
D is literally ready to give me the key to the city that he lives in. I mean, the love and respect. And let me tell you something. It's right back at you guys. Fuck with you guys heavy, man. Believe me. There, you know,
That
if there's a day that I don't do a show, I'm like, damn, I feel like I let you guys down. So believe me, I fuck with you guys heavy. Yeah, Mr. Fugazi, yeah, you know, it just got to take care of things in the background. You know, me and Lila do want to eventually travel places, and when we do, we are going to come see Mr. Fugazi. We'll go see. Well, we're going to see if I can get it to Canada. That'll be. I don't even think Lila could get into Canada. That Lila, we should make a show of Lila and Richie can get into Canada. Tommy, you come to New York, you just email me ruckusradio87. ruckusradio87, one word, at gmail.com. So,
totally, definitely. You pull up in New York, let it be known, man. We make some arrangements.
You think I don't want it? You guys think I don't want to leave state lines? I do, man. Believe me. But I got a plan. I gotta take care. You got listen. Business before pleasure. Keena goes, Rich ain't leaving Queens. Why would you say that? I've traveled almost around the world. I've been to India, DR, Amsterdam.
Every time you leave Queens as if he's working around the city.
I went to Niagara Falls as a kid. I lived in Florida. I've been to LA. I went to San Diego to go see Rage Against the Machine and Wu-Tang in concert. I went to LA and drove through Compton smoking weed, listening to NWA.
Yeah, right.
Zarit, I got your number, dude. I got your email. Did you get my email? I'll text you later on, buddy.
Atlantic City, man. I lose every dime I got there, but it's a great old time in the AC.
Let me tell you something. I am so greedy that gambling would never be a problem for me. I could never just sit there and give my money away. I just can't do it.
Fuck up all my cheese, but I always throw a $500 chip in my pocket because after I lose all my money, that's breakfast for the next day and a new pair of kicks on my way home.
Zarit, Zarit, watch this. I'm gonna text you right now, Zarit.
Yo, how you doing is taking over.
Yeah, we're gonna
everybody's
dressing. We gotta make a list of how many people now in the past 2 years have we seen wear a dress.
That's what I'm saying. Kanye West,
Kid Cudi,
Kanye West, Russell Westbrook.
Russell Dressbrook.
You know what I'm saying? Now Jordan Clarkson. It's like that's the new Jim Jones. Jim Jones had a dress on.
And
some dress shirt on.
And Greg, I see you. Oh, Zarit to be a crap stealer, so I'm coming to take. All right, you know. Okay, I hear you, Zarit.
You know what I want to know? What I want to know is since when? Who's like branding all of this shit? Like, all right, Fashion Week. Fashion Week.
I want to know who are they doing it for, Mel?
Right, because
who are you wearing dresses for? And don't tell me I'm a man's man. I'm a man's man. So that's even more worse. If you're a man's man, you know what I'm saying? If you're
the only man I ever respected with a dress on, and I called it a dress, but it was a kilt, was Roddy Piper.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
Some Scottish shit.
Scottish people are the only people, and not only people. I'll give you another example. Scottish people. All right, Zarit, that's my number, man. Lock it in. I already locked you in. I'm sorry I didn't ever text you. Now now we could communicate with each other. Salute to you, Zarit. What was I saying? No, I just totally lost my. Oh, what was I saying? I forgot.
Yo, that wax is crazy right there. That's that Brooklyn shit, baby.
What are we listening to right now? Oh, I got the whole Low End Theory instrumental album.
Oh, man. That shit is hard.
Queens. Hard. Brooklyn shit here. It's Queens.
Nah, Brooklyn. We're there.
Yeah, and don't tell me, I don't care if you're a man and you wear a kilt. If you ain't Scottish, you're wearing a dress. But my question to you is, who are you doing this for? Are you doing it for
Because
views? Are you doing it for attention? Are you doing it for the fucking Illuminati? Who the fuck are you doing this for? This dude literally
your man ASAP Rocky be wearing dresses too.
ASAP Rocky. You know who really shocked me the most?
Ooh.
Conway.
Whoa.
When Conway wore that dress, that leather dress or whatever it was, I'm like, what the fuck?
Conway the Machine from
Conway,
Buffalo.
yeah.
I know son had that shit on. That shit had me tight. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, you remember that shit?
Yeah, but then everybody words is everybody always say it. Oh, we doing it for the bag. I got the bag off it. You know what I mean? Nah, nigga, you look crazy.
See, Vic Vega. You
If
see,
that's your world,
on my team.
if that's your
They're
world,
doing it for
come out
Team
and
Rocket.
say that. You know what I'm saying? If this is the world, I'd rather for you to come out and say, yo, listen, this is how I'm rocking, B. You know what I'm saying? You about my music, blah, 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 but this who I am. But all that, when you challenge some, you know what I mean? Like, that's where masculinity has fallen, because when you challenge it, it's like now it's a crime. It's a hate crime to challenge. Like, yo, why, I don't like that.
I'll tell you a funny story. Besides the Scottish, if somebody who was asking me about my parents, was that Tommy Soprano? Yeah, Tommy Soprano. My mother is from Bombay, and my father, he was born in Ahmedabad in the state of Gujarat. So that answers that. But South Indian men wear something that's similar to a dress from their waist to ankles, and it's called a lungi.
How you doing, lungi?
A lungi. Now, South Indian men wear this while they fish and they work, and my father used to wear it. Now, I would be out playing stickball, right? I would be out playing stickball, and I would pray to whatever God was listening. Please don't let my father
come outside with that shit
and call me in. My father would come out in this lungi and literally put one leg up on the bricks with this lungi, and it looked like a straight dress. And he'd be like, Richie, let's go inside. That's it. 4 words.
I would have been ranking on you heavy on your
and all my people was like, yo, your father's wearing a dress, man. Your father's and I'm like, yo, it's not a dress. It's a lungi.
They're like, yo, fuck out of here. We don't know what that is.
And they're like a lungi, like a lungi, like you spitting up phlegm. They're like a lungi. I said, no, a lungi.
No, niggas in the hood be like, nah,
is there any other culture where the men wear dresses as a cultural thing? Somebody said the Greeks. The Greeks used to take it in the ass too, so maybe it's easy access. So I don't know.
They sure did.
Greeks were wild inside. Rome, toga, dresses, Greek gowns, dresses, American, yeah.
Didn't like Julius Caesar and them wore dresses too?
Yeah, the Romans wear togas. Black hat music, Saudi Arabia. Yeah, the men wear the somewhat of a masculine hijab, perhaps.
But we don't wear them shits out here in America, Jack. Unless you're how you do. I don't give a fuck about a check. You're how you doing.
That's insane.
That's the bottom line.
And then,
like the world has changed, man. Like, and like I said, like I don't bash nobody. To each his own. Everybody could rock the way they want. To each his own. But stop front, because the how you doings back in the days, they did not act like the how you doings now.
Let me tell you something. A pure, not even a pure, a normal heterosexual man wouldn't even joke around and let you put nail polish on his nail. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying here?
Word.
Nail polish, let alone a fucking dress. A fustanella.
The way of the world.
They wear dresses.
The way of the world. Motherfuckers be talking about they getting that bag.
Cyrus said that's the part that he hates the most, Mel. The part that he hates the most is the front. People,
Yeah, me too. Hate that front and shit. Like, yo, do you? Like, I ain't gonna fuck up your shit. You ain't gonna fuck up my shit. Do you?
so
You know what I'm saying? But stop front.
you're just an everyday run of the mill normal heterosexual male, but for Fashion Week, you're deciding to put on a fucking dress and nail polish and walk around with your dick in your hand like you the man.
That shit don't mix. I don't care. That shit don't mix. Fashion Week, especially in New York, Fashion Week, that shit is. You see all the dope models displaying
So
different shit.
weirdo.
You know what I mean? Like you see all the top gear that's coming out, all the nice fresh shit coming out. But then it's like now it's like the dudes is walking the runway with a skirt on, with the dress on, and then if you got younger kids, you like, what messages are you sending? Like, you know what I mean? That's why I respect the how you doings back in the days. They did them. They was like, we how you doing? This is it. We out. All right, cool. I ain't gonna see them in the project parties. They ain't gonna be in the house parties in Bushwick. You know what I'm saying? Like they got their own shit. Now
Let
it's
me,
like
let me ask you a question. How come the rock and rollers of the early 80s dressed straight up like bitches with makeup and everything and did not get the kind of attention that today when we see a man wear a fucking dress like Russell Westbrook,
right.
fucking
Jordan Clarkson right now.
Clarkson,
But see, back then they called that shit. That was like that gothic punk rock.
I had goth friends in high school. They were cool. I'm like,
Yeah,
you had class. I had a couple of goth friends, and you see these dudes wearing black nail polish, but you never thought anything of it. But
Right.
it
The first thing
goth,
I used to think it was like
it
Frankenstein.
was goth, so you
I used to
understood.
think of like they was on some Frankenstein rock and roll shit because that's what the punk rockers they had black nail polish on.
Zavit said the
Working.
80s was the found. Yeah, because the 80s is when it just really started coming to light.
I remember what's his name? The angel of death. What's his name? He sang oh man. I hate when I don't remember shit. I don't want to keep saying
Go ahead, buddy.
but
They'll come to you.
yeah.
Because
This is your brain on George.
Because that was expected from rockers. Black people are hip hop by default. Okay, Keenan. That I could, yeah, I dig that answer, man. Because I was thinking about it today. I said, you know what? Like those bands like Kiss and White Snake and what was it, Poison Ivy or something? I forgot. No, it was all Rat.
Sugar on me.
Come on, we all listen to that shit in the 80s, Bon Jovi and shit like
You know
that.
What I'm saying? Bon Jovi and them, they had nail polish.
Guns N' Roses. They was wearing tight pants, lipstick, eyeshadow, silk, and they were banging half of America out on tours.
Look at Prince. Look at Prince.
Prince was, as a kid growing up, I was so confused with Prince, man.
I didn't know him either. I
was like, I don't understand. This guy has
the baddest bitches with him.
Like a chick, like I don't understand.
He
I
be
never
like,
I don't know. You think he's bisexual? Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, of course. That's why I like that Dave Chappelle shit. He was like, "Oh, what are we gonna play? The shirts against the blouses?" That nigga start doing.
That man says Prince is the only exception. No, there is no exception. Prince confused the shit out of me growing up.
I didn't know what he was.
I'm like, yo, he talking about women, but he looked like a woman. I mean, now you got to understand, this is Big Rich coming home from school and the third grade running to watch Putting on the Hits on Channel 5.
Word. D
and
pump it up.
They used to play When Doves Cried video.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I know he's about this chick, but
eyeshadow, all that.
That's Jordan Clarkson in the thumbnail. That's exactly who that is, guys. Mm-hmm. And that's the kind of discussion I wanted to have on today's show. What the fuck, man?
That's the title of the show. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, that should have been the title of today's show. What the fuck, man?
It's
Prince
the
don't
new
get a pass.
fashion.
Was how you doing? Okay, Ken. Yeah, nobody's talking about giving passes. I'm telling you right now. Growing up, Prince confused the shit out of me. I did
Me
not
too.
know what was going on. I said, "Hey, what's going on here?" Because this guy is banging out the most unbelievable, exotic, beautiful looking women I have
Oh,
ever seen.
Apollonia is the
Oh my
reason why I always fell in love with light skinned black girls. I
yo,
love light skinned black girls. Apple. Oh, she was. And Sheila E. Remember Sheila
Yo,
E?
I was like this. Oh, Sheila E. Dude. Sheila,
Yo, my dude.
Sheila was Holly Rock, right? Rock, Holly Rock. Everybody
Yeah.
wanted Holly Rock.
Oh
And the
man,
glamorous
son.
life, the glamorous
She
life.
don't need the glamorous
Glamorous
life. She
life.
don't need a man. Yo, that. Oh man, I love light skinned black girls.
Yeah, Apollonia was holy cow, man.
Yo,
You want
I
to
learned
talk
that shit from Prince.
about Zaret, exotic beauty, bro.
Yo,
Apollonia
baddest chicks
was
ever.
amazing. Yeah,
She was
remember
the best.
Easton too. Sugar Walls. Remember Sugar Walls? She was talking
That
about
sounds good. Yeah, all the time. All the time.
Fat Cat, absolutely.
The softest place on earth.
Precious metals are moving up pretty strong today. Listen, man, you want to hedge your money against inflation, gold is the way to go. That's it. That's all I know. I don't know anything else. Gold, silver, lithium. Lithium is a good investment because the whole world is going to go electricity, eventually when they run out of oil.
Yeah, I ain't going in front. I want to invest into them solar panels. But I got to do more knowledge of all that shit because what if it's cloudy? I ain't gonna have no power. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know. I ask those questions. I'm like,
Things that make
what if
you
it's
go,
cloudy?
what if it's
Yeah,
cloudy?
nigga,
No,
like,
you have a backup, man. The
what the
solar
fuck?
energy, I mean, if you go truly solar, then I don't know. But I mean, it's like those hybrid vehicles that are electric and gas. You
Right.
put
See, I
solar
want
up
one of
there,
those
and it kind of helps you. Solar
electric
will pay
cars. You
back
be
in a
on the
couple of
road,
years.
your battery die on the road, nigga. You stuck. Who you gonna
That's why.
push the car
Listen,
like the Flintstones?
my boy Dan Supreme was telling me that his wife's homegirl came from Germany and stayed with them for a week, and she had purchased a brand new hybrid vehicle, and she's like, can I do anything for you? You're letting me stay here. Can I do any? He's like, yeah, let me drive your car. I want to drive your car. So he takes the whip and
Hell
he
yeah.
calls me up, and he's like, yo, this shit is insane. So he was telling me
I
that
got
she
no
drove
trust
from
in-
New York to Florida and only put in like $50 of gas because the
That's
battery
love.
is being recharged as the wheels spin. Is that not fucking insane?
Oh, word? See, I
That's
didn't know
what
that.
I said. I'm like, where are you gonna charge it? He goes, no. As the tires rotate, the batteries get charged. I'm like,
Yo,
wow,
that's
that's
dope.
brilliant.
That's dope. That's dope. I
Yeah,
thought you might have to like find
nah,
a,
no
a
charging
recharge
station,
center,
no charging station. But you said a retard center.
a recharge center. Cause they, cause they got those shits in Long Island. Like,
Why would you
oh,
need to look
about
for a
a,
retard center?
yeah, they got them shits at the mall out in Long Island. It's like a little gas station, but it's for electric cars. But I'm like, damn, what if my shit die? I gotta sit there the whole time to charge my shit, or do half a battery just to get to the crib. You know what I mean? Like
I hate these fucking athletes that are
full pack.
painting their nails and wearing dresses. Just give me one good fucking reason why. Give Big Rich a reason why. Even though I ain't nobody, I don't give a fuck. I need a reason why. For what? For fucking views? You look
Yo,
like a fucking fool. What do you think your father would
yo,
say?
Yo,
What do you
yo,
think
can I
his
just?
father would say seeing his son in a fucking dress, man?
Oh, my pops, he would have
My
been
father
like,
would slap the shit out of me, son.
my pops would have looked at me. He probably just would have looked at me like, "Where is that?" Like, yeah, I'm how you doing now, nigga.
Where are these fathers? Yo, this fucking
And that's the new shit, go. Because I be trolling a lot of shit on the internet. It'd be a lot of fake gangsters online. A lot of fake tough guys. You know how everybody keyboard gangsters. And now they getting exposed from how you doing and messing with the Transformers. So they got audio, all type of shit going on. And this one particular dude, I ain't gonna say his name, but he got caught out there. He on the tape beating off to the Transformers. And if you see him on YouTube, you be like, oh, this nigga think he tough. He a gangster. He ain't no gangster. How you doing? This the new world now. They coming out. Come out. Just come out.
Keena, what would your dad do to you if he saw you in a dress? Church, what would your dad do to you if he saw you wearing a dress, my dude? My father would, you crazy? He tried to break my father would try to break my teeth. Bringing shame to the family, son.
I'm about to get rid of Big Vega.
Hey, listen, you got a wrench, man. Exercise your power. You feel like you're being abused as you spend and sacrifice time. That's all.
Just shot him right in his head. Bang.
You put him on timeout, and you hope he learns a lesson, Mel.
No, he don't. He gonna come back even worse.
See, Vic just come back even worse. Vic just wants everybody's attention. That's what it is.
Yo, Mac, you know what I'm talking about?
Hold on. Church said, what did Church say? Church says he sent me to live back home and stay on my mom's and blame them. Look at your son. Look at your son Daniel wants to become Danielle. I blame you.
My mom's would have been like, "Oh, word, son. Oh, word. That's what it's hitting for." That would have been it. She wouldn't have really said shit. She would have been like, "All right, whatever." My pops would have been like, "Word, bro." I'm really out of here now.
I remember when
I'm out of here now.
Shit was really bad in my crib, and my parents asked my uncle, "Yo, take Rich in for a little while. You know, he likes you, he listens to you. You know." That's how I started working as an electrician for my uncle. And one day he came home, and my little cousin, who was still like 3-4 years old, was walking around in my aunt's high heels. Yo, my uncle flipped the fucking script. Said, yo, flipped the script, grabbed my cousin by the fucking arm, threw him into the fucking room head first. Indian parents don't give a fuck. Went to my aunt and said, if I ever come home and fucking see him wearing high heels, I'll throw you out with your fucking shoes.
Joke. It was the standard back then. Masculinity dominant.
Well, I mean, I didn't have a license, Mac J, but I was practicing to become one. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Mac J, because he was an electrician.
I got mad jobs. Electrician. X-ray. I was an airport car parker.
He worked for 6 jobs, 3 hours a day.
I was an ultrasound technologist.
Right.
Tommy Soprano, Pakistani. Let me tell you something. Pakistani food, Bangladeshi food, and Indian food. Not much similarities, but no, I really. It would have to be homemade. I don't fuck with the Pakistani restaurants. I don't even fuck with the Indian restaurants because I know my own people. The cheapest fuck. They'll use the cheapest ingredients. And never, ever go to an Indian buffet. For you guys that like Indian food, stay away from the Indian buffet. Those spices will keep that. Yeah, there is a lot of meat in Pakistani food. Them spices will keep that meat good for a month.
You smell like curry for years.
Yeah, believe me, when you go to an Indian restaurant, you make sure you order it fresh. I
I
believe that.
only,
Here's
I
my
only like Chinese and Spanish.
here's my categories for food: Indian, because it's just amazing; Italian, and then Latin.
You
Indian,
bugging. You need some of that. You need some of that good old soul food. That's
I
the
love soul
greatest
food.
food in
I
the world.
love soul food, but
That soul food
soul
is a
food
joke.
is, but like I don't know. I love soul food, but I love soul food, but I'm talking about I don't
The
know.
best food. The
To
best
me,
food to eat is
because
soul
you know
food.
what it is. I wasn't raised on soul food. I was
Yeah,
raised on
that was.
Indian food, Italian food, and Latin food. Yeah, I went to my homeboy's house, Alfredo. You know what I'm saying? With linguine. I go to John Perez's house, arroz con pollo. I go to my house,
Mhm.
spinach paneer with fresh roti and rice. You know what I mean? Like, so
I grew
for
up
me,
with
it's
Puerto
Indian,
Ricans and
Italian,
Chinese.
Latin. Mr. J goes Italian, Japanese, and Caribbean. Okay, Caribbean and Indian food has
Caribbean food is always good to go,
yeah,
but you
Caribbean
got to
food.
find the right spot.
I would also kind of connect
You
Caribbean
can't go to you
with
can't go to Golden Crust and talk about you eating Caribbean food.
Yeah,
Eating
yeah,
and being Golden
yeah. You
Crust.
can't go to Golden Crust saying you eat Caribbean food.
You know what I'm saying?
What you think a Jamaican potty makes?
Yeah, with cocoa bread.
And cocoa. No, I got it with the cocoa bread. All right, Tommy goes Italian, Japanese, Portuguese. Really, Japanese food as two people's number two pick out of a top three.
I like
That's
good
true.
old fashioned Chinese food.
That's true, Mac. I didn't grow up with many black friends. There was only Razzle and Dazzle on the corner. That's what their names was, Razzle and Dazzle, and my boy Mike on the other corner. You know what's funny? Since we're speaking of how you doing, Mike had a brother who was a how you doing, and nobody fucked with him. He got down for his. Somebody, if you went up to be like, "Yo, fuck you, faggot," he was beating your ass right
So
there, and then walk away and tell you you just got your ass beat by a faggot, and
I,
have a nice day.
yo,
For real.
my cousin get down like
Hold
that. He's
on
a
now.
beast.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Beast.
Your
My
cousin is how
cousin,
you doing?
yeah, my cousin, how you doing?
Okay.
He's a beast. You would never could tell that he's how you doing. He go in and out of jail. He do biz all day, every day. He come out. That nigga's a monster. And I remember he knocked this dude out in Harlem. Yo, he was like, "You just got your ass beat by a fact." I was like, "Oh shit!"
I remember
But
I was dating this Jamaican chick when I was in LaGuardia College, and she invited me to her house for dinner, and she made me some Jamaican kingfish, and I said, "Good God!" I said, "It's some
yeah,
good fish." Love Colombian too. Very cool Colombian place near me. Also Jamaican. There's Colombian food is Latin food. The bandeja típica. The
yeah,
those
they got good
mountain
Colombian spots.
platters. Colombian food is banging. Well,
Hmm.
I wouldn't say banging, but that one dish, the bandeja típica, which is you get like rice, eggs, steak, chicharron, beans, avocado. It's just a beautiful plate of food.
With everybody with avocado,
Yeah,
I can't
bandeja
stand
paisa,
that.
bandeja típica.
That shit is
Bandeja
nasty.
típica con carne asada. ¿Qué? Parcerito, ¿qué?
And they give you
And
their
Colombians are
little.
funny. They literally use sexual diseases as curses. It's the funniest shit. They'll fucking start going, "Hijo puta, gonorrea, hijo puta." Colombians are funny. That's too funny.
I love the Colombians.
I can't
Salute to them.
if I go visit Mac J, it's on. It's gonna be soul
Where
food for 3 days straight.
Greasy Man, Greasy Man gonna tighten you up.
Greasy Man is gonna hook me the fuck up. Are you kidding me?
You already think he make better salmon than me. I ain't gonna front on that picture, that shit.
I would bet money on Mac. He's a fucking cook.
Yo, even Shorty, she was like, "Nah,
Mr.
you
J,
see
how
how
funny is gonorrhea
you
when
got the
they say
foil
that?
got the burn on it?"
Mira,
She's like, "Nigga, you can't fuck
gonorrea
with
y
Mac."
de puta mal parido. Entonces, ¿qué, marica? I grew up with Colombians. I used to love listening to them curse. Even the way they talk like they're kind of like singing a little bit like Dominicans. Greg, what am I smoking today? I'm smoking Sunset Sherbet, but the THC is on the mids. It's like really good mids. So it's like 19% THC. It's good, but not too heavy. I like that. You know why? Because everything I got is heavy, and I don't want to get used to the heavy. So I got to bring it down a little bit. You know what I mean? Bring it down. We still got
Man,
music
it's
playing in the background now.
smoke and enjoy. Smoke and enjoy.
I'm tired.
Salute to all the Virgos. Virgo season is popping right
Let me
now.
tell you
Salute to
something.
all the Virgos.
Bobby Banner's a Virgo, and Bobby Banner's a Virgo, and my man Dan
Salute, Bobby.
Mother's a Virgo. I'm gonna tell you something about Virgos.
Mm.
A little
We don't know. You better watch your stuff.
They're a little
You
crazy.
better watch your stuff.
Virgos
Yeah, you better watch your stuff.
They're a little weird. They're a little mental.
Yeah.
They're a little
A
crazy.
little bit.
Man.
A little bit.
Yeah,
A
Bobby
little bit.
Banner's a little, you know. We got a nickname
Well,
for
when
Bobby
you-
Banner. We call him Rara. That's
We the
what
most
Virgo
we the
is.
most loyal. We the most loyal soldiers in the field. Like you in trouble, holler. Be right there.
I wish I had my bag of weed on me right now so I could show you all the flavors I got. I'll show you on Friday.
No, I'm gonna rob you Thursday night.
You ain't robbing nobody, son.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna break your window, go jump right up through your window.
Do we still got instrumentals playing in the background?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are enjoying the music in the background. I'm telling you, I literally go back now and I'm able to listen to the whole show again and enjoy it. I don't know. I think it's the music just makes it awesome. I'm going to be collecting mad instrumentals.
Yo, Vic Vega's out of his mind.
But Vic Vega's not, no, but listen to me. Vic Vega's not lying. You know how long it takes bacon to come out of your stomach? It takes like 3 weeks for bacon to fully dissolve and come out of your stomach. That shit that just doesn't come out, it lays up against your colon. All meat eaters have that shit. I don't care what you say. If you're not wake up in the morning and your code browns are not raising the water level in your toilet, you're not shitting.
Yeah, you're not shitting.
That's funny. Vic Vega was texting me today about Code Brown, and I was having a Code Brown while we were talking. I said, wow, I'm taking a shit right now. Why don't you stay and keep me company? He sends back fucking puking emojis.
Hey, shitty man. Ain't nobody chilling with you, shitty man. You was in your cave.
Mr. Fugazi, you a Virgo? Okay, I know I just said some things about Virgos, but that does not apply to you because I've been reading your comments.
Mr. Fugazi,
Fugazi,
my
Mr.
G.
Fugazi leaves the best and
Be up.
most detailed comments on the mob stories that I put up, and I read them word for word. This is a sensible man that's writing these comments. So, you know?
Yeah, Virgo. We're very intelligent. We play dumb.
So what happened to you?
We play dumb. We play dumb.
Today's weed is too
Very
strong.
intelligent.
Yo, I'm starting to feel that way, Black Hat. I'm starting to feel like today's weed is, yo, I'm telling you, wait till Church tastes this grape haze and tells you guys how fucking dank it is. Church, if you're still listening, it's a three pulls, and you're gonna put it down and say, fucking Big Rich wasn't lying.
Yo, the ice cream dreams ain't no joke either, boy. Like I told you. Once you go get some gas when you out this way, nigga, you got the blood spot right in the gas station.
Shit is fake bud, son. It's FUD.
You bugging.
It's
Shit
FUD.
is official. I'm like, oh, I'm glad. And then Jim Jones and them was out this way doing that shit. I was like, oh, I gotta go right now.
I found that food documentary that I was telling you about. It's not on Netflix. It's on Amazon Prime. And once I find the title, I'm not even gonna play the trailer. I'm gonna just leave it up to you because some of you may watch it and say, why the fuck would Rich send me this shit? I'm sending it to you guys because I got mad respect for you guys, and you guys need to know what's going on in the world when it comes to today's food. The planet has gotten so fucked up that even the fish are full of toxins. Forget what they're doing to the meat. So
No, this girl was saying that on there. She was like, I don't eat fish. That shit got too much toxin.
the fish are getting fucked up. And I don't know if I ever told you guys, but rheumatoid arthritis runs in my family. It's on my mother's side. My mother has it. My sister has it. They've been taking medicine for years. I've been testing myself, and I've been positive for rheumatoid arthritis for years, but without any display of physical symptoms. But last week it started, and I know what to look for because I'm educated. So on my left hand, my first finger and my pinky, it's called marshmallowing of the joints, and it started. So I literally, even if I'm thinking about eating meat again, I can't eat meat anymore because if you have rheumatoid arthritis, red meat is one of the worst things a person with arthritis can eat because it fucks up your body when you have arthritis. And church, technically humans weren't meant to eat flesh of animals because the creator did not give us carnivore teeth. You goddamn fucking right. Human beings were meant to be plant eaters. But I've also read by other scientists in journals that if man did not eat meat and get the protein he needed to develop its brain, we may have not made it so far. So I don't know. John Wick, salute to you, sir. Thank you for joining us.
We're just savages. I'm a savage.
Yeah, Zarit, for the past 2 weeks now, I have increased my water intake to a point where I've never been drinking more water than I am in my life. I'm trying to finish 2 Poland Springs a day, and not the medium bottles, 2 a day. So what you gonna do when you visit Mac? Well, honestly, I may just stick to cornbread. I may stick to cornbread, mac and cheese, and greens. I can eat some sides. I can eat mashed potatoes. I can eat sweet yams, candy yams. But if I do eat meat, it's going to fuck up. It's going to increase the rate of my rheumatoid. And I'm not fucking around with this rheumatoid because I watched my mother and sister suffer and said, please, universe, don't let me get it. The only thing different between my mother and my sister and me, they don't smoke high potent weed because even if it's 31%, it's still medicine for your body. So I think that helps.
I'm saying the scenario. We're listening to you.
And Batman is right. Let me put that up there, because I don't have kids, so I literally am going to dedicate the rest of my life to my health, and the most important thing to me is me. So I'm going to start.
But that's how you've been, sir.
What?
Selfish prick.
Yeah, I am selfish, but I'm selfish anyway. Bats, it's such a misconception that you can only get protein intake via meat. That's right. You know the amount of protein you can get from beans? And there's so many types of beans.
Only like pink beans and kidney beans and black beans. Other than that, I don't mess with all of them.
Oh, okay. So Keenan saying, no, Rich, we weren't meant to eat a flesh off of a fresh raw kill like animals, but we are intelligent enough to take that meat and prepare it in a manner where we can consume it. Is that right?
I don't know how y'all can eat pork.
That
shit is
GBC 212 says I'm Catholic, no pork on my fork. Bars.
Strictly fish on my dish.
Cows are herbivores. They eat plants, and we get secondhand through them.
Yeah, I don't care what nobody say. I'm eating a hamburger, a steak. Fuck that shit.
That sounds delicious.
I need to eat steak. I made steak in the crock pot the other day, and I flipped the shit. I made it curry.
Okay, that shit must have came out butter soft.
Yo, butter soft. Soon as you put the fork on the shit just break up like
Slice.
paper. Oh, oh.
Zyra said pigs are like our cousins. Their DNA is close to ours. That's true. That's
No,
true.
that's not.
It
No,
is.
that's not.
It
No,
is.
it's not.
What are you talking
No.
about? That's why they can take a pig
I
parts of
don't
it.
have nothing related to no pig.
Yeah, your DNA, sir.
No, my DNA is from Africa and
Okay.
Israel.
This is the world according to Melquan. So we just sizzling swine.
Yeah.
And on this bacon and we feeling fine.
I remember yesterday, my man be making like
DNA
swine
connection.
for
There's a genetic connection between us and pigs, sir. That's why they can use
just like we came from monkeys. And we came from monkeys too,
No,
right?
I think a monkey fucked an alien and spawned human beings. That's what I think.
That shit. I come from Allah, the Father. You know
I didn't know
what I'm saying?
you're Jewish. You're a Jewish Muslim. That's you're unique.
Yeah.
I think you're the first of your kind.
Hmm?
Church Avenue
From
down.
Africa.
You ever ate shrimp or lobster or any roaches of the sea? Let me tell you something. Lobster dipped in that butter, shit is delicious. But I haven't had lobster in a while either. I don't like
love
shrimp.
lobster.
I'm gonna tell you why. When I eat shrimp, kind of fucks up my shit. So
I love shrimp too.
I stopped eating shrimp.
Don't be scared. I love shrimp.
I just want to eat things that so I could have just a nice peaceful code brown. You know what I mean? They did
it's part of your shitty man routine.
Yeah, that's why I eat salads every day, sir.
You
Fiber every day, sir.
You gotta keep your diet together.
Banana.
When shitty man explodes, it's over. You stop. You shut down highways, son.
When I go for a code brown, that's the only time I talk to God. Say, Lord Jesus, please, Jesus, let this just come out. Come on, Krishna.
That's how I know. That's how I know you was lying about coming off the toll booth to your crib, son. You stopped somewhere and shit it. You could not hold it. I can't hold it.
Listen to me.
I can't hold it. I'm looking for a mall.
Shitty man knows how to hold it. Shitty man knows how to hold it.
Right.
Listen, I was by Coney Island, the Ferris wheel, my man, holding
and
in.
You talking about you drove all the way from over there on the belt, all the way over
to everything, son. I ain't shitting in public, you nasty alcoholic.
You stopped at the gas station. You came out with the big hubcap. You had the hubcap with the chain on it. You went right in there and blew their shit up and ran.
Keita Kong said shrimp and crawfish, both roaches of the sea, but you don't eat pork. Okay. You know what my boy used to say? You smoke crack, but you don't eat pork. Okay.
Roaches of the sea.
Yeah.
Why you say they roaches of the sea? Because they crawl around?
No, because first of all, they are the cockroaches of ocean life. They listen to me. If you leave out crumbs in food in a house, roaches come and eat the crumbs in food, right? Shrimp and lobster do the same thing. They eat all the shit and waste that fall to the floor while they're crawling around like cockroaches, and then you and me take that same lobster, dip it in butter, and eat its body while it's been eating shit.
Man, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, son. Don't do that.
Oh yeah, no,
because I OD on lobster and shrimp, man.
Prove it, Vic. They're bottom feeders. Prove it, Vic.
No.
Shrimp.
No way.
Shrimp
I don't believe that shit.
I can't say shrimp shells.
It's like scampi. Shrimp scampi. That shit is crack.
Shrimp scampi is fucking amazing.
Are you kidding me? I'm eating shrimp.
Look at that. Shrimp and cockroaches are the same species. They're in the same species, bro.
Right. Shrimp is not an insect.
Shrimp is a water cockroach. No, that's water bugs. Shrimp is a ocean cockroach.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Everybody knows
this. I got a 2-pound bag of shrimp in my freezer right now. You know what's
funny? Back in the days, shrimp was dirt cheap.
Shit, I don't know about you. The fish place on Flushing Ave, that shit was The shrimp was at least like $8.99 a pound.
That's I would. If I had a portable toilet seat and I could put in my no, I wouldn't. You know why? Because the fucking bathrooms smell, man. I would probably have to use the female bathroom. They're nice and clean.
I shit in any bathroom.
Vic Vega makes another good point. How many roaches do we eat when we buy processed foods that's made in factories? You think they give a fuck? Listen, I've been to 3 to 4 different.
I don't need you talking like this.
But this is how Vic Vegas talks.
I don't need you. You're gonna ruin my appetite.
I went to 3 to 4 different Dunkin' Donuts. One near your crib in Long Island, and one in the city, Brooklyn. And everyone I go to got flies on the donut. And I go in there to get a small coffee. And they go, would you like something to eat? I go, don't you see you have flies on your fucking donuts? You're offering
Holy
me
moly donut shop.
Holy moly.
Holy moly. Holy moly. He's like, yo, let me get it twisted. Hold the flies. That's true though. Dunkin' Donuts always got flies.
Fucking, would you like something to eat? Why don't you eat that fly back there, fucker?
He ate one already. He tried to get you.
Give me a fucking small hot coffee. Splash it with half and half. Splash. And one.
I don't even fuck. I ain't going in there. That shit is nasty. The building looks nasty.
Donuts. They should make me like a food inspector. Fat people are good food inspectors. We see that shit. We see the little fucking maggots. We see the filth flies. We see the silver flies. Fat people's because they're picky. They want to eat. And they're not going to eat nothing with flies on. It's disgusting. Should make all fat people food inspectors to shut everything down. Latest filth.
Fat people inspectors. Yo, you should start a new company.
Yeah, fat inspectors.
Yeah. Fat checkers.
So the women at work blow up the toilet all day. And the day has barely started. I opened the door and turned right back around. Bats, tell me you go in there and it smells like a sewage. You hear bats? Do you ever walk in and hear a woman just do you ever hear do that shit?
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, that's so
I hate
funny.
going to the bathroom and shit smell like shit. You'd be like, damn, son, what the fuck?
What was that movie with the 4 bitches in the wedding? Remember they ate something and they got food poisoning and a bitch shitted in the sink of the bathroom.
Oh, that was I know what you're talking about. She pulled her shit down and shitted right in the sink.
One of the chicks shitted in the street.
What movie was that? That shit was bugged out. Oh,
that shit was funny, man.
Yes, man. Oh man, I saw this. I know what you're talking about. I saw that shit. I remember that part. What's her name did that? She played in Bad Teacher. She just signed up for the joint.
Hey, HB Twin, what's a courtesy flush? That like flushing while you're still shitting?
My mother used to say that. Once you drop, you flush. So you'll snake up the bathroom.
That's right, church. Hindu people are this because Hindu people's faith is scientifically backed up. Except for all the gods and goddesses, everything else, the way they live, their yogas, their breathing, their food, their diet, vegetarianism, all that shit is backed by science.
Nah, them niggas is alcoholics because everybody's eyes is red. Everybody got red, orange eyes. And we standing around looking crazy.
Now, church, that I did not know. All religions come from Hinduism. I know Hinduism is about 6,000 years old, I believe.
That's false.
That's false. Wet flushable wipes are a must for me. I hear that. Brahman Mia. I hear you, church.
He got super wipes. That boy got to go. He talking about he don't use public, but
I don't use public. No, I don't. You loser. Only losers. Only losers.
That's how shitty mine was born.
Only losers and people with dirty pimples on their butts use public bathrooms.
Shit was on the news, son. The shit was on the news. I saw you. It was like special bulletin. Shitty man has struck again.
I was reading a story. Sad about they found these 3 kids on Coney Island
Word.
dead, and they
I
think the
saw that
mother
this
drowned
morning.
them.
Yes, I saw that this morning. They was from Long Island, and she took them. She took them out to They found them in Brooklyn. Word born. She was from Long Island. That shit was crazy.
See, again, this is my problem
But yeah,
with
pure evils
my
everywhere.
problem with organized religion. You know what I mean? Organized religion says all this, but then there's nobody there to stop a woman from drowning a 7-month-old kid and 2 4-year-olds.
But you can't stop people doing like that, man. That's pure
Nah.
evil. They got their own intentions. Nobody. I'm quite sure they ain't put it out there that she was running around with the kids. Because where the rest of the family at? Like where?
I don't
Like I
even
got to
have
get more
kids.
into the story.
I don't even have kids, and I get stressed out when I see kids being mistreated.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
don't
and
like
the
that shit.
hardest thing in the world for a parent to do is just be a decent parent. And then
And I hate the fly.
you have fucking
I hate the
monsters.
fly baby moms. She got the eyelashes, makeup, nice hair, nice outfit, and the kids be looking dirty. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. I be wanting to flip. Like, yo, what the fuck? How you gonna come outside fresh to death and your kids looking dirty?
Tina Kong, my father said the same thing when I questioned him about religion. Because my father taught me many things. My father said, if you want to be a good person, you don't need to believe in God. Just be a good person because you know what the right thing is to do. Don't act like you don't know what the right thing is to do. But
You are God.
he goes,
You are God.
you need organized religion in the world because if you don't have religion, you'll have anarchy and chaos.
But there's already anarchy.
That's pretty much it. That's what I'm saying. You know, you just got to question shit like that. You know what I mean? But whoever this person is that did this, may
This
you
shit is
die a
evil.
thousand, may you die 1,000 times over and over and over again.
This world is evil. Going to hell in a body bag. Let's go.
Fucking how kids protect the kids, you fucking people.
Yeah, you're
But
supposed
anyway,
to protect the kids. Shorty took them, and now you know what I mean. Like they need to put. That's what I'm saying. That's my form of justice. If you hurt kids, kill kids, rape, molest, they should put you on live, just like everybody go live.
yeah, go
Like
live.
the dude that was running around shooting, killing people. You put them on live. You tie them to the tree. You take a AK-47 and you put 3 in their head on live. And then you point at the camera and say, "Now this can happen to you. Stay away from kids. You're supposed to protect them." Like, come on, man. You
Yeah,
want to kill
John.
yourself? Kill yourself. Like, kill yourself. Don't fucking kill kids, man. I
Church
hate that.
Avenue, then that was deep right there. Religion equals religion, the reordering of legions. I'm going to tell you this much: organized religion has done more harm to this world than help. And that's just my humble opinion. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody that has faith. It's tremendously hard to have faith
You gotta believe in
in
that seven,
something that
God.
you can't
You
see,
gotta believe
touch.
in that seven, God.
Salute to the
Get
gods.
into that seven. Get into that seven life, God. Knowledge,
Um,
wisdom, understanding.
talk that shit, God.
You know what I'm saying?
Call me back at the God hour, son.
You know what I mean?
Starting to
I'm studying
120 right now.
120 right now.
Studying 120
You know
right
what I
now.
mean?
Son.
Word. But you know, there is a higher power. I do believe that. Like we ain't create none of this. Something, a being created this before us.
Some scientists say that everything that if we are in a matrix, we are a digital projection of another reality. I don't know, man. It's just crazy shit. But
We entering the matrix now. We've been in the matrix, but
if you have to
it's really out there now.
if people kill in the name of God, then you're really you lost the whole idea of what it really was supposed to be about. So, and if you want to look at the history of human nature and the world, ask yourself how many people died in the name of religion.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the Aztec was sacrificing people to the fucking sun because the sun god told them to.
Right.
Many people have died since this shit is since man has figured out, yo,
And it's
we could run.
brainwashing. Look what they used to do. Look what they used to do to the slaves. They used to use Christianity on the slaves and brainwash them to tell them that they have to serve and that these people are the masters, and because Jesus told you to do it. So this shit
Yeah,
brainwashing. That's why,
that's
yeah,
about right, Zarek. That number's about right. Gazillions upon gazillions of people murdered in the name of Jesus, Allah.
mm-hmm. Allah, alhamdulillah, about to end all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, like shit's crazy. But it's a mind over matter thing. That's why I roll with the 7, God. You can't beat me in my head, God.
Word is wrong, God.
You said?
Peace to the gods, huh? None but respect for all you guys. You can have a great day. We'll be back Friday. Salute to Mel, the general. Called him and asked him if he was rocking today. I'm so glad he said yes. I think this was a
Yeah.
great show. I think we had a great conversation. You grown heterosexual men, stop lying to yourself. No normal fucking man would put on a dress and makeup and say he's a man's man. No, you're not a man's man. You're
Well, it's
confusing
about the
yourself
money.
and you're confusing other people and you're confusing the kids that look up to you as well.
Exactly. Exactly.
Shame on you.
If you're how you
Black,
doing, how
black
you
male.
doing?
Kid, do you remember Kid? I think was it on Saturday Night Live? Kid Cudi did like a some sort of a song to respect Nirvana and came out in the same dress that the Nirvana dude was wearing back in the days. Giovi, salute.
Nah, I
Good
don't
to
fuck
see
with
you.
that.
A dress. Cut it out.
I don't
Fuck
fuck
is
with
wrong with you guys? What would your fathers think?
But if
I,
you're how you doing, just stop fronting. Come out.
Stop. Hey, listen, if you're how you doing, hey, you had the best time of your fucking life right now. You crazy? You guys are protected. You're untouchable. You guys have made it to the front of the line. The how you doing mafia is running shit. You can't make TV shows anymore. You can't make music. You can't say shit. You notice you can't do anything anymore. Movies will never be the same. Television will never be the same. Ever. You can't joke anymore. You can't do nothing. You guys have taken total control. Stop lying to yourself. If you want to wear a dress, say so. Don't come out here for Fashion Week and say you're going to make us, I'm going to wear a dress and pay my, you a fucking herb.
Like, yeah, son. After you take the dress off, you be like, "Word, son.
Word,
You know what I
son. I
mean?"
just rock that, son.
Like the fuck out of
Yo,
here.
where my keys at? It's the best time to
Keep
come
it
out.
real
Don't
with
lie to
yourself.
yourselves.
Keep it real with yourself.
Mixed signals. You guys are protected right now. It may never change again. You guys may not. This shit. We are going to be so woke. It's going to be woke. Motherfuckers ain't going to be able to fart in public. It'll be.
like like the chicks.
Fuck out of here.
Salute, everybody.
Everybody have a great day. Salute.